What's up, Greg? It's Guys here. Today we are working on my 2000 Jeep Cherokee that I picked up on Facebook Marketplace for $1,000. Yeah, you heard me right. $1,000 for a running and driving Jeep Cherokee. It already has bigger tires on it, and that's about it. But we're going to check it out real quick, and I'm going to show you why this was only $1,000. So one thing I have done already is I put these LED headlights in there. That was a nice little upgrade. Those were only 35 bucks. I forgot where I bought them, but I think it was eBay. And I got this little dent here I need to try to pull out. I don't know. That looks like it's been hit pretty hard there, but I'm going to try to get in there and pull that out a little bit. As you'll see here, it's got some paint issues. Probably spray paint that. It's got a spot on the roof too, but nothing a little spray can won't take care of. And you'll see here in the front where they've cut the fender, they didn't cut it too straight here. As you'll see, it's got a little curvature there. I don't know what happened here, but I'm gonna do a little recut on this and make that a little bit cleaner. We got the Goodyear 31-inch tires. So it's a Cherokee Sport. And then back here, I'm missing my fender flare, which I'm planning on maybe cutting it back here too. I don't know yet. And then it's got Mastercraft tires on the rear, but they're pretty meaty. A nice little bonus down here, it's got a hitch on it. Oh, he told me the license plate lights didn't work, so they put this solar light on here. Kind of cool. Back seat's in good shape. And I thought was crazy, the headliner is actually in good shape. We're usually trashed on these things. One of the big reasons that it's $1,000 because it's only 2-wheel drive and it's not an LSD, so in reality, it's like a 1-wheel drive. So I'm gonna maybe put an LSD rear end in it. Like I said, it's in decent shape. I mean, everything's there. You know, no cracks on the dash. Missing the little shifter, neutral, or what tells you what gear you're in, but and the driver's seat's in decent shape. It had some seat covers in it when I bought it, so I figured the seats were trash, but then I pulled them off and they were in decent shape. I was like, heck yeah. And the steering wheel, it's got the leather steering wheel, but the top's kind of just a little worn there, but we'll put a steering wheel cover on that. It's got the Alpine radio, not bad. And we got the same thing going on here that we did on the other side. I don't know what they used to cut this with, but I think there's a better way to do that. So we're gonna get that cleaned up. Looks like it's had a set of shocks put on it. The fronts are blue, which I think are Gabrielle's. And then in the rear, it's got yellow shock, which potentially could be Bilstein, but I doubt it. Let me know if you guys think this thing has a lift on it. All right, let's get this hood up and see what we got underneath there. All right, now I'm going to show you why the main reason this Jeep was only $1,000. Check this out. Look at that right there. 360,398 miles. Can you believe that? Look at that. Fires right up and it's purring like a little baby kitten. Look at that. All right, let's check out this engine. So here's our engine on our Jeep Cherokee. We got the inline 6 4.0. It definitely needs a good cleaning. We got oil and stuff everywhere here. And so far, all I've done underneath here is I put these battery connections on here because the car sits a lot, so I can just disconnect it whenever it's sitting. And I fixed the heater. It had a vacuum leak back here. It was causing the heater not to work. The last time the oil was changed was in 2020. So the oil that's in here is like 3 years old. When I bought the car, the guy told me it does need a valve cover gasket. You look down here, let me zoom in. You can see just how much oil this thing has caked on it. I've never seen so much oil caked on an engine in my life. But on the plus side, I guess the engine won't rust. It had a new water pump on it, which it looks like it does. Power steering hose or something down here that's caked in oil too. But no big deal. $1,000, I can't complain. I bought this one here. It seemed like it's a pretty good gasket with the blue here, and then it comes with the grommets, which was nice. All right, I said screw it. I'm gonna do the valve cover gasket first. All right, so I got the valve cover off. Rockers look pretty good. Not looking too shabby. And then look at this mess I got over here. So I put the valve cover in this big box I got here, and I'm gonna clean all this dirt off. Look at this. Look at what I've been scraping off here. Years and years of neglect. Look at that. So yeah, this is gonna take me a while. I gotta scrape all this crap off and clean this up nice and good. Well, after 2 cans of brake cleaner and 1,000 paper towels, I finally got most of the oil off this valve cover. So I'm gonna consider this good enough, and we're gonna put this thing back on here because it's pissing me off. We got all our new grommets and metal pieces put back in here. Everything cleaned up good enough. We got our pretty blue gasket in place here, and we're ready to put the valve cover back in place. Bada boom, bada bing. Mmm. She's thirsty. This thing has not had an oil change since 2020, December. So yeah, it's gonna love this oil change. All right, next up on the list is the driver's side control arm and control arm bushing. All right, so here's a better look at the arm that I'm replacing right there. I already took the 1 bolt out in the back, and I gotta get the bolt out here in the front. Yay, it's free. Unbelievable, blown out. Look at that. Let's get that pressed in and out. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Get a bigger hammer here. Oops. That wasn't good. Oh, oops. All right, guys. I got a lot of work done today. I'm sweating, covered in grease. Got it all over my hat. Look at my finger. Busted my finger wide open. Smashed it. It's really bad. And I'll show you what all we got done here. So I beat this back out with a sledgehammer, and that's how I ended up smashing my finger. Got that done. I got the control arm put on, valve cover gasket put on. I got the rear fenders. I got the fender flares taken off, and I got the metal brackets taken off. I also got this side taken off here. I still haven't decided if I'm gonna cut this or fold it. There's a few different options you can do there. But that's about it. I am done for the day. I will see you guys in another video.